I'm Larry Walther. This is principlesofaccounting.com, Chapter 13. And in this first module, we will begin to look at long-term notes and present value concepts. It's going to take several additional modules to work through this material because of its complexity. Let's begin, though, by considering that from the prior chapter, we looked at a short-term note. Now we're going to think about notes payable that may extend over 2, 3, or even 5 years. Often term loans involve interest only. The principal amount of the note is due at maturity. For example, we might have a $10,000 5-year 8% note with interest paid annually on September 30th. In this case, the first entry involves borrowing the $10,000, debit cash and credit notes payable. At each annual year end, December 31, we would need to accrue interest. So I'm accruing $200 of interest here for October, November, December. And each September 30th, when interest payment of $800 is due, that $800 is 8% of the $10,000. $200 of that was previously accrued, and $600 relates to 9 months of the new year. This process would continue each year until the final year at maturity, when we pay not only $800 of interest for the last year, but the $10,000 principal as well. Now, in contrast to the term note that I illustrated, recognize that other notes may involve payments over the life of the note so that principal and interest are paid uniformly over the borrowing period, and at the end of the life of the note will have been fully paid off. These are commonly used for real estate transactions. To calculate the amount of payments on these notes requires an understanding of both present and future value calculations. Sometimes these notes are called mortgage notes because the property secures payment of the note. If the party that owes the money doesn't make payment, the lender can go take back the real estate. All right, so let's think further about future value as we move forward in consideration of this. The amount to which an interest earning amount is expected to grow over a stipulated time period at a given interest rate is its future value. For example, if $1 is invested for 1 year at 10% interest, you can logically see that you would expect it to grow to be $1.10. That is, 10 cents of interest added to the $1 investment would cause the future value to grow to $1.10.